What's up YouTube, Zep E here to talk to you about why you aren't making any gains anymore, and also really why I haven't made much gains in the past month or so. Starting it off, the first thing we gotta talk about is the diet. In my case, when I first started lifting, my diet was on check. I always ate really good, always had chicken, broccoli, rice, always had my protein shakes, and the thing was, I cut out all the fat foods, all the chips, all the sweets, even like sugary cereals. I cut all that crap out. And also I wouldn't eat after around 9 o'clock or so. If you eat late at night, you're gonna gain some weight, and that was something that I never did. You know, I always ate when I woke up, and then I would stop eating around 8 o'clock or so. And I was always counting my calories and my macros, making sure I was getting my 2,000 calories in, a gram of protein per body weight, and then 50 grams of fat, and then the rest would be my carbs. It was really simple. Pretty much ate the same thing every single day, and I made the most gains I could have in a year's time. I went from 150 all the way to 175, and then that was all staying the same body fat. You know, I ranged from 7 to 9%. I never went above that. I was always lean, looked good, my muscles were pumped, and I always got compliments, and I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But then as summer hit, my diet kind of fell apart. You know, I was a graduated high school student, started going out with friends, started eating Pizookies, pizzas, not tracking what I was really doing. I was still working out, but the diet was completely off. And from that, I had noticed some fat to store around me, and with that I was like, okay, maybe it's time to start bulking. But I didn't even want to lean bulk, I was just gonna dirty bulk. Not necessarily eat everything in sight, because I still do have my chicken breast and my brown rice, but those late night adventures with friends, when you guys go out and just kind of get something to eat, all that will add up in time. And next, I'm going to talk about your workouts. So my workouts when I first started, they'd be pushing almost 3 hours sometimes. I was always intense. The thing was, I kept thinking, let's get bigger, let's get bigger, let's bigger, because I'd never gotten any compliments whatsoever from my body. I always thought I was just a small kid. You know, I used to be fat when I was younger, and then I lost all this weight doing cardio, and then doing that, I wanted to gain some muscle, gain some size of my biceps, you know, get the chest, the back, nice legs. So I started working out, and I always thought it's okay to do another exercise. Let's just do one more exercise, you know. Let's do, instead of 4 sets, we'll do 6 sets, maybe 8 sets. It never stopped. And then lately, how I've been training is really going on a program, be like 4 sets of 10, okay, move on. 3 sets of 8, okay, move on. And although they're intense and I'm going hard, it's just, that's not how I started off training. When I first started training, I was always hungry for more. I always wanted to do more. I just wanted to be at the gym. And lately it was more like I'm just going to the gym because I feel like it's my lifestyle, but I'm not giving it everything I have. I'm just going there to get a pump and leave. And back when I first started, I was going there to change my life. And the mindset plays a big part in all of this, because when I first started, I just want to get bigger, and now I'm thinking, oh, I'm kind of already there. Let's just work out and get a little bigger. I don't want it as bad as I used to. So definitely you got to make sure that your workouts are still intense, and make sure you mix it up and do different things. And also, think about what you were doing when you made the most gains. The third thing that honestly is probably the most important is your dedication and your consistency. For me, I actually took 3 weeks off. I was sick. Went to LA, and then just had a lack of motivation. All the things happened to be in the same 3 weeks, and when I went back to the gym, I was so much weaker, and my body fell apart. I mean, I had built my body up from a year, gained 35 pounds, but that muscle wasn't mature, that muscle wasn't really dense. It was honestly like it was kind of continuously getting blown up with just pumps and the blood and the gym. And so once I took those 3 weeks off, the muscles were like, goodbye, we're going away. And now I'm working on getting all that back. So now I'm going back to the gym, I'm getting my diet back on track, I'm eating right, and slowly but surely I'm seeing a little bit results. And you gotta make sure that you're staying dedicated, because it is definitely hard knowing that you're not as big or as defined as you used to be. And it's hard knowing that you were so great before and then now you're like nothing. But you also know that you can get back to that point. Your muscles remember how it used to feel to bench press 225 5 times. Your muscles know what it's like to be at 7% body fat. You know what it looks like to see yourself at 7% body fat. You already know that. So you gotta make sure that you go back out there. And if you're always consistent and you've been lifting for a year, maybe you're not gaining any more weight. Also, I think you should think about upping your calories. Maybe have an extra cup of rice, have a glass of milk. Do something to change your diet so you get more calories in your body, because you don't want to be insane doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little more on the personal level. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe for more content, and you already know, Zep E out. Hey, do the most muscular.